Hello everybody, and calm down, calm down. I'm not Overhaul. It's just me, Peter. I said I was gonna make a mask, and this is the mask I chosen. The mask that looks similar to Overhaul's mask in One Piece. Well, from My Academia. I don't know how to think about it. You could also say it's based on Kasu's mask because he also wears a Plague Doctor mask, but who really cares? Today, and that doesn't matter. Today, I think we all know what it's time for. That's right, it's time to review One Piece chapter 920. 20, yes. Nah, chapters, I'm getting a bit messed up. But let's just go. Now, in the chapter's name is I Love Oden. Yep. It's a bit of a weird chapter name because it just says how great he was, but I would just call it more The Legend of Oden than I Love Oden, but who really cares? In this chapter we get, how shall we say, a little tidbits about how Oden came, how Oden was acting, and just a bunch of stuff about Oden. Now, since we have a bunch of names dropped, I can't go through all of them, so I'm gonna use my phone so I could remember them, which I could also use in any with discussion, just looked up their names, but since I did since I spy Class 1B, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just doing that for One Piece. And if we ever get some other people, I have a hard time remembering names, but anyways, let's just get into this chapter. Now we begin this chapter by basically getting the gist of Oden, how he was a troublemaker, that he was all around a person who you would, not want to fucking follow. Granted, he changed later, but at that point he was like a ruffian, he was a wild card, his fight didn't even fucking want him, he was fucking banished from the Flower Capital, just not really the type of person you would want. And like I said, he was banished by his own father, I believe, into the region of Kuri. And the region of Kuri was a bunch of, a bunch of these Ronin who don't wanna, let's just say, have taken more of the, no master, I am my own fucking master type deal in the law breaking sense. Not honorable Ronin that like as you wish, master, or something like that. Just a bunch of thieves, murderers, and all of that. Now, doing that, Oden, let me just check here, faced a guy who's basically their overlord named Ashur Doji. So yeah, this guy may or may not come back, but who knows really. He might get mentioned, maybe there's gonna be a flashback of him, but for now, he basically faced Oden, and he fucking got beaten by Oden. So yeah, it was I wonder if in the anime they're gonna get a few extra scenes, like for example, that guy would use his Bicento, I believe, or whatever he was using to cut him, but Oden was dodging it and then just slicing him in half or something. But for this chapter, just see him being a large sumo wrestling type figure, and Oden stand each other and say that Oden won. Rather, if this character's gonna come back, it's still a mystery, but for now, it's nothing really there. Now, after we get that little briefness, we cut to Zoro. And, you know what I wonder? When it comes to his direction sense, can villains, use that ever to hit their advantage in a fight? Because the way he acts in this is I cannot believe all of them got lost while I was riding with that at the Komeido. Seriously, it's hilarious sometimes. It's hilarious. I mean, it's actually the first time I've actually heard this joke about saying they got lost and not he. But that probably is gonna be mostly because I watched this One Piece discussions and my limited reading of the entire manga. Go. You what? Alright, tell me, all of you people, can you tell me the chapters in which Zoro gets lost and he acts like he's not the one who gets lost and it's everybody else? But anyways, Zoro gets lost. But back to the whole villains thing. Like, if a villain would like, unlike Pika who went through stuff and attack and all that, what if what if some villain, maybe a headline or something, would just like jump, like just got blown away and landed on top of a mountain that was extremely high, so Zoro would have to run to that place. Would Zoro like go in the way you would expect every silver, or would he be like, one of the villains are gonna be like, looking at him saying, hold off, alright, I know this is a pretty simple way to get on here, but there is no fucking way you could have got from there to there. Like, seriously, like, if Zoro was like, I don't know, just going there and he always ended up in the wrong spot and the villains were like, what kind of shit directions does this guy have? Like, seriously, that will be hilarious. Anyway, Zoro finds the boat, sees a raft, and he goes on there. Because apparently that's a smart idea. Alright, correct me if I'm wrong, but shouldn't Zoro know that they're going to the top of the mountain? So, wouldn't the only thing Zoro had to do was just run straight forward? Like, just, if there's anything in the way, just slice it out. Like, wouldn't that make more sense than going on a fucking raft to some, I don't know where? But I guess that wouldn't be as funny. Now we get a bunch. Now there's a cut here, which means we don't get the entirety of the story. Which means we can expect during some scenes that there are gonna be flashbacks and they're gonna do that. Like flashback, like if they ever meet someone who was at the time, like just those types of stuff. Now we get our scenes like some people say maybe some betrayal, just something, but. And the other day, the other thing that matters is Oden was captured, executed in the flower capital, and the Kazuki clan had to run away to the castle, which also the Oden castle actually was named the Curie Castle. It's just they give it the name Oden. So that's something to notice and explain, but it's not really that big. So yeah, they run to the castle. And we get this similar scene with the castle being on fire. Kaido and what we can assume are Jack and the other two calamities. Which really quick, Jack is pretty basic and we already know about him. The middle one says that he kind of looks like Pika. So I guess this is supposed to. So maybe this is gonna be like foreshadowing. So maybe Pika was foreshadowing the final calamity or the strongest calamity because he was in the middle, and the other calamity which just looks, admittedly he doesn't look any impressive. Like he better be a lot more impressive if his silhouette made them look. So yeah, we see Kinemon, Okiko, Raizu, and Kanjo, and the fifth retainer. We don't know who he is, although consider the fact that I'm pretty sure we already saw a similar silhouette of him once in a color page, with Crocus, because I'm pretty sure he kind of looks similar. Maybe there are a couple of differences, but who knows really? Maybe some better YouTubers are going to make comments, but for now, there's another retainer. They go there and they meet Toki, the Oden's wife, and let's see here. I know they're also her daughter, but let's see, what's her daughter name? Lady Hiyori. Yes, so we meet or at least see Momonosuke's mother and sister, Lady Hiyori. Now, in this chapter, it's strongly suggested that Toki had a time diver fruit. Like seriously, her name literally means time. And she said it was a time ability, so pretty much says, yes, it's a diver fruit. Now, she states that you cannot travel back in time, you can only travel forward. So that's an interesting fact, and it's probably gonna be explained later in greater detail why it can only be forward or in combat what kind of it is. But if I'm being totally honest, it's probably just going to be like maybe it's just going to be a one-off devil fruit. Like, you know that those devil fruits, like, for example, that Foxy captain from the Foxy Pirates who had that devil fruit that allowed him to keep someone in complete time, keep someone stuck in time, and so he could do what to punch him or something. It's probably going to be something like that. Like, it is going to be match or something, but nothing major because, well, we do need to look at the stats, and if we consider that Toki died, it's possible the Beast Pirates have the Devil Fruit, but I'm assuming the Devil Fruit is not even going to be matched. If anything, it's just gonna be like Corazon's Mute Fruit. Like, it technically should exist, but it's not going to be like reference. Maybe it's gonna be something like in a case and no one's gonna be allowed to open or something, but for now, it's basically confirmed that it's a Devil Fruit. Now Toki explains it to them all, says to them the whole thing about how she actually can move people forward to the time, because apparently people consider her out of her time, like she was born way before the current present line. A lot of people have theorized that could mean during the Void Century, but I really don't care. Now, during that whole thing in Chains, basically all of their retainers that when he's there were basically like, what should we do? And Toki sends Kinemon, Momonosuke, Okiku, Raizo, and Kanzuro forward in time. Now, let's discuss the fifth retainer and Lady Hiyori, Momonosuke's sister. Now, first thing, that it's gonna be extremely bumped up, and if anyone still has a theory like this, then you're way too believing. And that is Otama being Momonosuke's sister. That cannot work for multiple reasons. For starters, I don't think we know exactly the age of Momonosuke, but he doesn't look like he's that old. And it's for his sister, but let's just all agree it cannot be because, well, the flashback with Ace. And since all of them were moved 20, or at least a couple of months, a couple of years, and then a couple of months into the future, it's very unlikely that she would be moved only a couple of years. So it's very likely that Otama is not Lady Hiyori. If she was, I'm pretty sure people in that village would be more known or a bit more, but it's probably not. It's probably not. So here's what I actually think Lady Hiyori is. I think that Lady Hiyori might actually be alive. She did not die, but the way she managed to get out of it was there was like a Beast Pirate member who was like, not a complete total jackass. Like, he would still like fucking kill that mole and sit on Kaido's side, no problem. He wouldn't question it. But he'd be like, you're coming with me, little girl. And he would be so fucking powerful that even though he's not a disaster, you're not gonna be questioning his strength. Like, you're not gonna be questioning him. Maybe it's gonna be something like that, because I can imagine it. Janet being like that, because she did not time travel full with them, because I'm pretty sure that would be mentioned. And while being a concept of time traveling, there's also the discussion of the fifth retainer. Unless if someone could tell one of the names on those graves, which I'm pretty sure we cannot. It's very unlikely we're gonna be knowing his name. It is possible that retainer is the Tengu guy, because judging by their body types, they do look similar. And consider we don't see anything from him, like except his Casa hat, which may or may not confirm that he is that guy, but still, for now, we don't exactly know. No, if he's alive, if he was able to run away, but anyways. Also, while we are discussing entertainment, there was a scene that I somehow forgot. I just saw it a bit later, in which we get Duke Darkstorm on a beach, being like, "Oh, Oden, it was so long since you died." And basically, the story is, while Darkstorm and Inuarashi and Cat Viper land the island, everyone in the Kuru region was basically, "Go away, Dogface, Catface," just like that, and only Oden was like nice to them. Like, only Oden. Everybody else was going to beat them up as much as they fucking want. So yeah, it's understandable why he'll be like, Oden. Like, clearly upset about it. Which again, a lot of people take that as amazing. This promise was so noble that even after he was dead for like around 20 years, they would still keep it. It shows how honorable the Minks are. Although if you ask me, that kind of reaches to the category of being a bit too honorable, or maybe just a plot convenience, but who really cares? Maybe they're trying to make that, if there is a Mink on the Beast Pirates, besides that cat that Hawkins has, that might show you a big greater betrayal or something. But yeah. So yeah. No, we go. No. Then with the whole thing, Kanema was like, we're not gonna get any allies. Like, the culture is completely changed, and we have no one to trust. Except there is a group of resistance fighters who have, although they didn't exactly know, they could probably be like, it's very unlikely, but they decided to come there and bow before Monosuke and say, "You are Lord." And everybody with a tattoo on their ankles like this serves you if you give the orders. So basically they were like, I know we didn't see it, but they were like, "Whoa, we get allies even now?" So of course. Now it's mentioned in this chapter that since they weren't having posters or anything on them, and I could assume a lot of everybody pretty much forgot about how they looked. Like, except for Kaido and the remaining, and the Calamities, and the Shogun. It's basically going like this. Shit, weird. Basically, it's going like this. Shit, I didn't expect any help, but now we already have a bunch of soldiers. But anyways, Kinemon states that Okiku will stay there and get up research, because a pretty girl would have better chances of getting up research than us three. So they decide to leave the islands to go into a greater unknown than even before. Like, I am now that only Cat Viper, Oden, and Darkstorm were there, but for the other four, they had zero ideas. Definitely Monosuke. So they tried to leave, but unfortunately some of the Beast Pirates spot them and they tried to bar them. It's possible when they get their message, tell them the script how they looked, because they didn't beat them, that they were like, "Oh shit, we need to go kill them." Like, no. So yeah. No. During their travel, Rizo splits up from the group and they go to Zo. And no, they don't go to Zo, they're just drifting somewhere. And Rizo, we'll meet up back to Zo. Or it's just making how he was able to go there, or how he knew he was going to be drifting there, but who cares? Now, since the rest of them couldn't reach to Zo, which was their main target, they end up going to the Dressrosa, where the Flamingo was at, and he captured Kanjuro, and Kanjuro like, go, because Momonosuke got on a different ship, so Neymar had to go to rescue him. And now he runs in Punk Hazard to meet Caesar. Which you must really realize this. It's not said ever that these got any islands they went to, they went any other islands. So every single fucking island they went to had someone that worked for Kaido. Like, really? I mean, this in Totland, it makes sense why every island would be connected to Big Mom, because every island there is under Big Mom. But to them, it was like, could be like, small world. Like, come on. They must have had some of the shittiest luck we've seen in the anime. Because, well, as far as I know, some of the shittiest lucks. I can imagine there's like a billion shittier luxes than they have. I'm pretty sure even the Straw Hats have shittier luck sometimes. So yeah. They basically reach there and at their point, and there is where Kanema meets the Straw Hats and sees Nami's boobs. Which we can all agree are our saviors. Right? Pop figurines Nami? She said yes if she could talk. Huh. Now that I think about it, if the whole Toy Story thing would be realistic or something, would these pop figurines be able to talk, or would they just be silent and just stare at something blankly? Who cares? Let's go back to One Piece. Let's not focus on the Pixar. So yeah. They meet Straw Hats and everything goes good. And here's where they really get all of their allies. Or they start getting their allies. There they get Straw Hat Pirates, switch up off a crew, and Law joins them, and Law beat Kinemon rather easily, definitely because of his death food, but in a one-on-one fight about his death food and doing like how that went. And some people can theorize it, but anyways. And they set up the Dressers and they beat Doflamingo and they rescue Kanjuro and they finally get a bit strong. I think Kinemon could also count the Grand Fleet to their rosters, because I don't think he actually counted them, but I would, because they're gonna be like back and core no matter what. And they go to Zou, they get the Minks, Musketeers, and Guardians, and whoever other Minks wants to come and do something about it. Because I don't think, because I believe it was said by Kinemon that the number that they currently are is 5,000 or 500. Yeah, I'm gonna check here very quickly. How many was it? I know Kinemon stated they were high. Let's see. Yep. National Force would be. Yeah, he stated the National Forces would need to be. Oh no, he actually didn't say he has 5,000. He said that the full army of they need is 5,000 strong. My bad. But who really cares? Now, a lot of people are saying, "Ooh, is this where the Grand Fleet is gonna get into the play?" Because I believe they actually stated that Olympus has a crew of 1,000 or something around that level, and I'm pretty sure if you count them, and if you consider how powerful Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and if you also include Jinbei, if he is able to escape Big Mom and he goes there, and if Big Mom Pirates and Katakuri are coming there and I can see Katakuri switching sides, I think we can see it around 5,000. Like, I wonder if some of these incredibly in-deep One Piece people are going to, like, count how many of them there are. Like, I wonder. That would be a weird waste of time, but alright, whatever floats your boat. Now, after saying how much of the power they have, they basically explain the plan. And that is to, I believe, 2 weeks, yes, 2 weeks, at the 9th time, there's going to be a fire festival, which makes me wonder what they're going to be doing for 2 weeks. Is there going just to be a time skip, or are they actually going to be something happening, like, which, I don't know exactly, but probably something on that level. They're going to make a raid on an island named Onigashima. Nope, I don't know exactly why I read this, but who cares? So on this island, where we can assume is the main place of Kaido and of its locations. But if you ask me, you're gonna need a lot, so that would make sense. But yeah, so that does mean that the main fortress would probably be a bit harder. Like, why would? No, some question do you need to ask, why does it have to be in the middle of the fire festival? Is that like, alright, Tagging 101, a great YouTuber, has shown a chart in which there's the Shogun and then there's the Emperor. The Emperor is basically supposed to be the figurehead. Like, not real comment, just there to take all the fame or something. So, if maybe Kaido has that rank, like, during the festivals, he will show up to basically show, I'm your master, bitches, I am the guy you need to follow. And because Kaido's gonna be gone, they're gonna make the attack at that time. Like, I don't know the logistic, but that's very possible. Oh, this chapter was decent. I kind of would wish something else happened, like maybe we will get, like, I don't know, like a part of the Beast Pirates, like discover something like Jack meeting up with Hawkins, so Hawkins explains everything to him. Otama getting into that village for speed going down, and the Tengu. I don't know really. Which, if Tengu is not actually that retainer, he could be a member of that part. I mean, do we ever see his ankle? I don't believe we did, but who cares? So yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more future. And I really hope you're gonna like this mask, because this mask is gonna be something I'm gonna be doing every time I make a live action review. And that's it. I cannot wait to see everyone next time. Bye.